G'day YouTube, how are we doing? It is Foul Play here, back for some more Pauper action. On the Darrell here up against Jace MTG. No lander, so we're gonna have to mulligan. This one's looking pretty good though, so we will keep. And oh, wait a minute, we want to keep that one in hand, of course. I feel like we probably have enough aura quality here. It's just about ramping to where we need to be. So let's ditch Abundant Growth and keep the remainder of our hand. Well, Utopia's Pearl on white turn 1, so we don't get mana screwed turn 2. And pass the turn. I have versed Jace MTG several times before. I was thinking Burn or Grixis Affinity, so it looks like a burn deck, and a burn deck is a great matchup for us. Fortunately here the extra white mana is going to be surplus, so we didn't know that we were going to draw that one. Epicure for the opponent off the Synthesizer. Alright, so opponent has second synth, finds Lightning Bolt this time, Mountain and Lightning Bolt face. Yep, not going after our warrior token at all. And I guess this is much damage to play one Rancor as it is to play the Ancestral Mask, and unfortunately we're locked up on one green mana source currently, so we can't double Rancor even if we wanted to. Gav Blast face. This one's permanently exiled now. Kildroth Rebirth, finding Mountain. Opponent has already played a Mountain for the turn, so this one's going to just move to the exile zone with the Epicure at some point. Chain Lightning, no. So 2 cards in our opponent's hand, and we're at a pretty reasonable spot now. We've got a pretty beefy boy right at the minute. Attack for 14 damage. Opponent has to make 2 blocks at least here, and then deal 10 points of burn damage to our face next turn. Alright, so they'll throw 1 in front of each of our guys. I'm fine with that. We put them to 1. Let's see what they've got. Kicking off with the third copy of Synth for the match. Finding Mountain, probably not what they're looking to see. Opponent concedes. So currently we have our opponent pegged on Mono Red Synthesizer. Obviously we saw the Epicure, we saw Lightning Bolt, Chain Lightning, Galvanic Blast, cards like that. It looks like this particular one runs things like Goblin Grenade as opposed to Chain Lightning, but that's all fine by us. The main card to worry about here is any festivities that our opponent can have, so 1 damage to each opponent, each creature and planeswalker they control. Outside of that, they can have instant speed, electricity. They can have flaring pain as well, which I have had brought in against me, and it can be annoying, and obvious land destruction package too. So normally what I do here is I bring in my Crimson Acolytes for my Silhana Ledgewalkers. Given they've got the protection from red, they're going to be much better into end the festivities, which we just talked about. And you know, we can play it turn 2 without worrying about having our creature being blown out. Also, Ram Through can be useful to kill our opponent's creatures. We'll take out once to test some training. Reminder as well, guys, if you do enjoy the video, please consider subscribing for more content like this. So we see this hand with 1 Scry effect, double commune. I mean, double commune can get us a decent amount of the way towards having our lifelink aura. The thing I don't like about this hand is it's going to be a little bit slow. I think it's okay. I think we wait for turn 2 Glade Cover Scout, but I think we can keep this and navigate with a turn 1 commune. We want to avoid playing our Glade Cover Scout into an end the festivities. So 1 Swift Spear attack for the opponent. We find another Rancor, not exactly what we're looking for. So looking for a Plains here, looking for Armadillo Cloaks. We miss on both. Sentinel's Eyes is a reasonable card, but it's not really what we're looking for in the spot. Alright, opponent with Chain Lightning face, prowess triggered there, and another burn spell. Second Chain Lightning. Alright, that's pretty good. Attacks us for 3, puts us to 10 on their turn 2. This is a very, very aggressive start here. They're down to 3 cards in hand, so they're beginning to run out of resources, but we're nowhere near stabilizing currently, so that's not a great thing on our end. Less than ideal. Ancestral Mask. You gotta be fucking kidding me, deck. Alright, Crystal Grotto, Scry. Get the heck out of here, you. I guess we just Glade Cover Scout at this point and hope our opponent doesn't have the sweeper effect. Yeah, this 1 red mana is getting tapped pretty fast. It's a 3rd Chain Lightning right now. Alright, so we can't match that. 3 in hand still. Opponent currently has not made their land drop, so we have to assume they have burn spells in hand. If they have 1 more lightning bolt type effect, we'll go to 1 by not blocking, so it's correct to not block in the spot, considering we don't have any playthrough if we do that. Fire Blast. Alright, so we're not beating Fire Blast. Alright, so we sort of got slapped about in that game. I think mainly it's because we kept a slow hand that was clunky on mana. We were really relying on the turn 1 commune doing us a solid, and it absolutely did not. Maybe I should have led with the turn 1 scout, but I don't think it would have significantly changed the result of the match, honestly. If we did turn 1 scout, we could have filtered our grotto to a turn 2 Cartouche of Solidarity, giving us a chump blocker with the warrior token, but we didn't have much follow-up after that point. Maybe a Rancor. Yeah, I think our deck just didn't function well, so maybe the lessons mulligan more aggressively there. I mean, this hand is like semi-reasonable. We got creatures, we got an Ancestral Mask. We're 1 mana off of casting Ancestral Mask. No white mana for Crimson Acolyte, no white mana for any other auras we might draw. And we don't currently have life gain, so I think on the basis this is a mulligan, just off of a run of weaknesses. So obviously this hand is worse, so we'll be going to 5. Alright, well this 5-card hand has life gain, has a cantrip aura, has white mana. It's breaking on creature though. We have 10 draws in 53 cards. I think we have to go down further. Opponent's at 6 cards, keeping the 6. This is, yeah, 2 scries to help get us there. Surely not. Surely we can get a functional hand that's not that. Alright, so keep bottom land, bottom commune. Bottom commune, allow cantrip. Or do we turn 1 commune, look for power and toughness, or life gain aura? I think commune's going to dig us better than what Cetessan Training is, so commune seems like the more powerful card in this spot to me. We do find the Armadillo Cloak, that's kind of nice. Pass the turn to the opponent. Alright, so an Epicure hand this time. No Swift Spear. Cracking smack at us. If we Utopia Sprawl here and next turn draw any mana source, we can Bogle plus Armadillo Cloak, which would be nice. Otherwise, we're not guaranteed Armadillo Cloak regardless. I guess if we draw land, we are guaranteed Armadillo Cloak regardless next turn. 1 plays around a sweeper, or opponent's on a slower hand. I think being precautious here when we have the life gain is fine. Technically, I should be putting that Utopia Sprawl on green as well. I think that's a bit loose from me, just automatically defaulting to white. Alright, so opponent has Implement of Combustion. Sack it, deal 1 damage to target player or planeswalker when it's put into the graveyard from the battlefield. Draw a card. I'm okay with this so far, it's fine. Oh, Rebirth? Yeah, that's pretty good value there. Okay, like, this is fine, though, because our opponents had a slower hand. They've not been smacking in with Swift Spear. And we are importantly rewarded. Draw exactly land. We've protected our creature from a board sweeper effect. These goblin tokens are problematic though, because we currently do not have first strike and currently only have 3 power and toughness to 4 on our opponent's side. 2 mana. What's 2 mana? Bushwhacker Kicked. Okay, that makes a decent amount of sense. If we block, we run into a potential mutagenic growth. If not, we're taking 10 damage. 10 damage puts us down to 8. We crack back for 11. Opponent's got 4 cards at that point. What if they have Bolt plus Fire Blast? Fire Blast is 2 mountains to sacrifice. I think we're fine not blocking, respecting mutagenic growth. Alright, so that's a pretty nice one as well. We hit Rancor, which means it's going to be 5 life gained instead of 3. We still don't have first strike for attacking for our opponent's creature, but at least this buys us a little bit more time to get there. What is this opponent? Galvanic Blast, putting us to 4. Back up to 9. 5 damage on the board, so we're on a virtual 4 now, and 2 burn spells kill us. Reckless Impulse, okay, that's fine. Mountain Epicure, that is also good to see. Alright, so I think we're in an okay spot and the game isn't quite over yet. Oh, sacking Blood Token, lovely. Well, they've got a mountain here they can play. 2 in hand. Cool. That could have gone a lot worse. Just cracking in with everything. Alright, do they have the Fire Blast this time? Is that why? Or Galvanic Blast? My Galvanic Blast is 2 at the moment. Epicure, okay. Hey, look, we hit the first strike. That's really nice. An extra power, an extra blocker, and we'll get in there for 6 damage. Back up to 9 again. Phew. Okay. Opponent with the Swift Spear. This time, I will be blocking the Swift Spear if given the option and the festivities. So, Warrior Token is down. 1 card left in hand. What's that, 8 now? Are you kidding me, opponent? Holy smokes. And more burn damage. Yeah, Galvanic Blast too. Alright, well, GG's to the opponent. They thoroughly smacked us, and this is turning out to be one hell of a poopy league. We did lose against... I don't know, I think we've just been unfortunate all 3 matches, really. This was like a mulligan to 4, and we maybe played it a little bit safe. So as we can see here, our opponents emptied their hand and no mutagenic growth. So realistically, we should have blocked one of these creatures earlier. That would have prevented 2 damage on that turn. And then I think it was 2 more attacks they had since then. So like 4 damage prevented. Not quite enough to get there, but yeah, that's a shame. Anyway, thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, be sure to let me know what you think in the comment section below. Till next time, guys, have a wonderful day. I'll see you then.